This is just off the cuff, and I know this is months old and nobody cares anymore, because the next shiny object has passed by, but I just want to put a little closure on the Richard Benson video. Why did I make it, and my thoughts on everything surrounding it. One day, while browsing YouTube, I came across a video. It was titled, "Reacting to the Worst Guitar Shredder Ever." I watched the video, and immediately, it wasn't for me. Stevie T's loud style of humour just doesn't appeal to me, but I was compelled to keep viewing because of the person in the video, Richard Benson. What separated Benson from other guitar failures is that instead of just picking up a guitar to look cool, like that Jonas guy, you can actually see Benson trying to play. He's attempting to put his fingers to the right places, pick the right strings, but something just isn't working, and it shows in his playing. Especially in that comparison clip I made. Of course, there's a debate about the audience throwing things at Benson. Does Benson enjoy this? I don't think any person would enjoy having trash thrown at them, especially while playing valuable, highly expensive instruments, while surrounded by amps and electrical equipment. That's just dangerous. The Richard Benson video was only really my second real video on YouTube, and I only had around 80 or so subscribers at the time. It got over 1.5 million views very quickly. But it was hastily made, mainly out of my frustration, and it had quality issues as a result. Things like low audio, music too loud, and mispronunciations. So rather than coast on the constant influx of views, I decided to take the video down, re-record and remaster it, then upload it again and begin from scratch, losing all the views in the process. Benson was still fairly obscure to the English-speaking audience, and Stevie T's video just opened him up to a new million-plus English language audience that was ready to ridicule him. For my research, I tried to contact Benson, but I never heard back from him, so I put out the video. My main concern around all of this is that Stevie T has tried to encourage his audience to be more open in discussion about mental health. A commendable effort, until you realize that there's more to it. Stevie T's first foray into mental health discussion came with his video, Stevie T Gets Serious. In this video, Stevie T answers questions and opens up that he struggles with anxiety, depression, and was previously prescribed antidepressants. He talks about past feelings of isolation and self-doubt. Then comes the sale. Stevie T tells us about BetterHelp, an app for those struggling with similar issues. I know this is going to sound like a shameless plug, but I promise you it's not, he says while including his referral link so he can get a kickback. You can't put a price on your own well-being, he claims, before telling you to use his link. BetterHelp itself is a service that was under fire for its shady, insidious practices and advertising techniques. The app can connect users to one of many thousands of affiliated therapists and costs up to $80 per week. Except they make no guarantees on the background, credentials, qualifications, or degrees of their counselors. A lack of research and exploitation of your fan base is despicable, especially when dealing with such sensitive and important issues. Stevie T later had a chance to play with has-been London pub band Dragon Force on their tour. He took the opportunity, and the announcement was made. Now, leading up to the tour, Stevie T decided to back out. He cites his crippling anxiety and a near mental breakdown as the reasons. Unfortunately, Richard Benson doesn't get a choice to bail out. Now, I cannot give sympathy nor support to someone who suffers, while cowardly mocking someone who is, let's be real, not 100% alert. Stevie T is a pile of confusion, a kid who has anxiety but fails to see how his actions and influence can affect others. Essentially, it comes down to getting views to shill for a morally bankrupt service. As for my side, I'm glad I was able to bring a positive view of Benson. Some people thought my video was satirical in nature or that I was in on a joke. I wasn't. It was a video that I was very passionate about and proud of. Stevie T is young and he has a lot to learn. I think he's a good person from what I've seen, and I hope that he too has learned something from Richard Benson. As for Benson, well, he's back, more alive than ever, to quote him. A recent video shows him playing some new songs he's worked on. It's sounding pretty good. And if he ever sees this, we'll get in touch so we can collaborate on something together. And there we go, the Benson case is closed. Thanks for your time.